Alright, here we go. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just building. Yeah, that's it for now. Just building. I wonder if there's I need to add a bit of functionality actually. So this is gonna be team stuff. So I'm gonna do that. This isn't my world, so I can't do data pack stuff yet. That's wrong. That's completely the opposite. Okay, then I need buttons. And a couple more things. Starting with this and this. Okay. And then I just have to swap this and set up the actual team stuff. And this isn't actually, it should be red, blue, or orange. I do have a bit of time for this, I think, so not the most amount of time, unfortunately, but some time. This needs to get swapped with blue. There we go. Now I gotta go take a look at my data pack real quick, which I think I can just open up here. And then I'm going to generate the teams using, that's not the right color button. Alright, since I don't have data packs, this is going to be the best thing I got. Okay, starting with this. I'm going to do this. Okay, it's over here. Now let's see, we have... Here, I'll show you guys too. Okay. Yeah, we have damn it. There it goes. Okay, so if I go down into teams, I can do generate. And in generate, I can actually just change seeker to orange. Seeker. This one. This one, and I'm gonna need to change these colors and stuff. This one. Name tag visibility. It's gonna be orange instead of Seeker as well. Damn it. Very grateful for this new thing that you can do when you can just double click. I think one of these had. Okay, so hide for other teams. Yes. I'm gonna do the same, only instead of orange, it's gonna be not orange, it's gonna be blue. Okay, and then I can just push this and push this, and then I can test this out. So and then okay. I mean, so long as the team doesn't get wiped. Hey Liz, don't wipe the teams, please. Huh? Don't wipe the teams. Okay, good. If you wipe the teams, then that means I'm gonna have to redo all that command block stuff I just did. So that should function now, theoretically, but you're not here for me to test it. Okay, next I need to set up a start button and a bed. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. Next, start button. Button. Red. You're still watching this. Sorry about that. Red. Okay, now let's do mangrove, because that's also red. I also want to make sure that this is start. Waxed and colored. This is gonna be intense. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to take another look at the data pack I've made. And I need to actually reveal in File Explorer. Go into the proper save. Generated. I'm going to copy this to another hard drive. I don't know if I have any nearby actually. You need to look. Oh yeah, I do, okay. Let me eject it. This one. The other one would have just ejected my thing, and I'll be right back. Okay. Hey Liz, do you mind if I add something to the world file? Structure things that I can just import. And it'll make building much easier for me. Okay. Can I see the screen, or are you? Okay. Alright, thanks. Building You might need to log out of the world and rejoin. First, I'm gonna try reloading it just to see if it doesn't need to do that. And then I'm going to grab one of these. Head outside. Go a little far away. I'm going to do... Oh, what's the name of it? Minecraft. That wasn't it. That's not it. I think that worked. Oh wait, no, I do want this a little bit further over though. This way. To make sure that it worked. Yes! Perfect. It was much easier than I thought it would be. Okay. Now, this does have a couple of flaws with it that I'm gonna have to work out, but until then, I'm gonna want this to be in the right spot. So, what I'll do is I will okay, now I need to find a better place to actually do this stuff. That way I don't have to worry about weird things happening. And of course I just did that. Great. Okay, so this is the first zone. And then I'm going to take this to teleport us to the second zone, which is great. I'm gonna have to re-dye that thing though, unfortunately. Okay. So this is at 1000. I'm gonna need a second one as well. Chain. Always active. Man, I can't see. That would be why I had F3 open. Ugh. This new F3 stuff is so confusing, man. There's more I'm gonna have to do. Okay, well, this should be... Ooh, okay, where am I? I am at... here. So, if we go to... Should I... Well, another thing I could do is do just this, because she's at this. So I'll just do this, and then plus 50? Yeah, okay. This tilde 50. Negative 50. It's not how you spell blue. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot the other thing as well. I want to say... I'm going to... No, that's not right. I should do... I'm so not used to this stuff. Wait, that was just straight up off. I thought that said always. Okay, that feels much cleaner. Guess I could also do that. Alright, let's see here. So, in theory, that means two things. First of all, okay, so that's where I'm going to be spawning, meaning I'm gonna want to scan it again. It's okay. Well, let's just see how this works for now. Okay, so I'm wanting more of a... It's right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that just needs to be 5 blocks over. That way. 2, 4, and that'll just overwrite all of that, so that's cool. And what I can do is I can just... Didn't even need to do that. I thought I turned command, the admin broadcast off. How are you seeing that? What? This one. No, I did. I guess it's different. Hang on. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I don't think you know what that was. This actually works fine, looking at it. Oh, right. I forgot to... Okay. This is the... correct? No, it's here. Okay. Well, that works fine. I don't really need anything like that, you know. But what I could do for sure is... I don't like this. The fact that I can't see it now, but also you can't see it either, so I guess it's good. The command block output, or the command output. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I can't do that anymore. I'm gonna have to do something else. Something clever. Oh. Could have like a giant block of just... Urgh. Okay, these aren't gonna work then. I'm gonna need to figure something else out. What glass? Man. Well, I know where some of these would... What are you talking about? Man. This was like initially meant for... God, I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing, Liz? I don't know. True. False. This might be less than I had before, but that's fine. It might be, though. Might not be. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think it was like that at all. I turned off everything. Do you want it on? Okay. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It just stops working. Stops receiving input. Sucks. Okay, so this should be good for this side. And this should be good for... Do I want it here? Yeah, probably. Okay. And in case you haven't figured out, these are going to be these. Only for this specific team. The reason why that's important is because oh, damn it. Doing this without functions is going to be a lot harder. Because I have to use command blocks, and command blocks are bulky. Are like in the way. At least this part is complete, I think. So you spawn here and that works. But that's it. That's like all I have. I don't have any of the functionality I would prefer. I don't have spawning yet. I don't have... Right. Okay, now this area should be fine. Don't know why. Adventure mode. Do you intend on having any entities? Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'll just specify the type that I need. Okay, and then this one's going to be a... No, I don't. Oh man, how do I remember? So this is saying that if they're on a team, then they just get killed. So I can just simplify like most of these to okay. Now that's taken care of. I need to take a look at the actual code. I have no idea. Actually, I did disable all mob spawnings, but it's not on peaceful. It's normal. Do you need it on peaceful? I actually can't have it on peaceful, so if you decide to do that, I'm gonna have to do some really finicky stuff. Oh god. Let me think. I need to stuff. Yeah, stuff. Right, that was not this one. I will take this one though. Okay, so that should just be 0. And this also should be at so now if I go back, and then this should be right. That's what I said. Yep, that is what I said. And that means that this one would be also -38 and 180. 180. Thank you. Okay, great. Perfect. Now this is going to be where the thingy goes. So I'm going to do one there. And there's going to be another one, or 2 down here, right? Should I? There is a bit of space in these, right? Could work. Could be clever, you know? Could totally hide code in here. Yes. I mean, these aren't really used for anything else at the moment, but what am I doing? I don't know. So what I need now is the coordinates of the 4 things. Oh, there's a lot more than 4. Let's take a look. Team. Spawn signs, maybe? No. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was this. It's definitely this. Okay, I'm gonna start making a new file for this list. Okay. Replace seeker with orange. Replace all. Hider. Blue. Replace all. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and then I can just get rid of all of the instances of this with air. There we go. And I can't do this part here. Apply. Okay, perfect. Alright, now I have this, which means I can do something. Should go back to the actual place. Okay. Now the reason why I'm here is that way I can do other things like I need to set some command blocks up. Okay. Where do I put them? I can put them. I don't know. I'll be right back. Totally believable. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure, I'm sure. It's hard to think of a word when you're coming up with an excuse. Anyway, I was thinking about command block stuff. So I need a bunch of things to happen when you first load in. So First of all, ooh, I just had an idea. I don't need iron. I can use. This is so cool. God damn it. Right. Okay, so let's see here. Right, okay. Let's take some of these command blocks that I have on me, and let's move them here. I do not have much space. God damn it. Double damn it. What if I... Nope. I just have absolutely no space on here. Great. Should probably stick to one side as well. So, in theory, since this isn't actually being viewed, I'm doing that backwards. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this one. This one's this. Next is going to be this. And then after that, I'm going to want this. Along with this. And this. This. And this, as well as this. What do you mean, am I ignoring? Oh. You know my chat is flooded with commands, right? Because I'm doing a lot of stuff with commands and I don't have functions, so I have to set them up. I mean, I could just ask, hey, can I use functions? But that would be a little bit of work for me to transfer it like it was with the generated stuff. It would be a lot easier for me, though. I'm gonna have to set it up a little bit, so you don't have to worry right now. Okay. So that shouldn't be conditional. Alright, what was I doing? I was working on this. So if I have this one, yeah, here we go. I'm going to do no, I can't just do that, can I? God damn it. Okay. Here, I'll transfer it just that way I'm not narrating. That works, right? Is that? I don't know. Let me actually neaten this up a little bit. Window capture, okay. This one. And I can get rid of this. And this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so blue can do this. Orange can do that. Now, where am I? I am here. Okay. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a game capture. Capture a specific window. Window this one. And then I'm going to scale this down a little bit so you can actually see in case I forget to swap tabs. Okay. Let me think. Right, okay, let's take a look at the order of events. So, first, they get a team. Then, once they have said team, they get teleported to location B. Location B? Yeah. Alright, this should probably also be in here. Okay, I'm gonna actually have a second one for this, just to be sure. New file. And then I'm going to have both of these here. And I'm also going to have schedule. Okay, and then I'm going to folder. I'm going to have another new folder in there called function. I'm going to take this and this, move them both into there. That way this will work. And yeah. Okay. These coordinates are all wrong. Great. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So this is correct. Gives me everything I need. And then does the thing, which is great. Now I'm going to also gonna cook beef. Go 3. Because I'm also gonna add something else which will do cool things. Okay. And this is just gonna have these. Okay. Now this is going to do that, and that's going to do that. It's going to do start, which is great. I also need to change these coordinates, so I'll do that. Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem, actually. Check. Initialize? No. So I'm gonna change this from check that to that would allow me to simplify that a lot. If I go this way, that's it. Fill. Prep replace. Oh. Where's prep? There it is. So this is for the set this one to be louder. I am facing west, right? East? East? Okay, yeah, that works. Why is this feeling right? Okay. Oh god, this is so tedious. Take a look at replace. Flag? No, it's not in these. I'm supposed to be doing one of these. This one is the orange one. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back again. I need to go get something urgently. did you say? Stop being mean. You're pretending you didn't say anything when you clearly did. How was that not mean? Alright, I'm back. You might be wondering, even though it's been a while, what am I doing? I'm actually making a not hide and seek map. I'm making a capture the flag map. And this is important because it allows me to do a lot of things. So first of all, I'm going to set the underside ones for the orange team. Where's orange? Orange is over here. Okay. On the bridge, underside for orange. I need to change this one to be here. Okay. I need this one to be here. Okay. And I need this one to be deleted for now. Destroy that one. Okay, that takes care of all of the underside ones. Now let's do the north one. So which way am I facing? North. Okay. So this is facing north using south settings. So theoretically, that's also at -51. Okay, so far so good. And then next is going to be east. This is no, this is west. East is this way. God, I am not used to this keyboard. I'm just gonna say that, even though that's not completely true. I mean, I'm not, honestly, but and then this one's gonna be -51 again. Same first two coordinates though, so that's cool. Okay, gotta get rid of that. That guy will teleport. I don't want him to. I did that one, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, I did that one. I have two. These two numbers are the same, and these two numbers are the same, meaning that this one and this one are going to be the opposites, and that I can just invert this value. However, I might be too close. Let's take a look at this one. So with this one, right, we had for team, right, it was 200 away from each other, not 50, no, not 100. I guess it was 201 technically, but shush. Shush brain, shush. Just do the programming stuff. Okay, so this is west, meaning that this is east, not east, south. Probably. Is this south? South, yes. South here. Get rid of that one. Okay. Last one should be this one. Okay, perfect. Okay. That bit's done. So now all that's left is the other guys who aren't these. Orange. Yep, okay, so I need to fix the spawn location for... What are these? 63. What? That's like... Oh, that was down here. Right. That was a while back. I didn't actually want this to be like that. So this area was just kind of zoned off. Along with this one, I think. But I'm just going to double check to make sure that there's no sneaky things down here that I don't want to be down here. Yeah, I thought I took care of all of them, but apparently I didn't. Apparently I was really dumb and only took care of the one. So that's fun. Alright. Let's see here. So now... Oh, God, this is so painful, brain. Okay, let's find a good floor block to replace this grass, because, goddamn. There is a couple different options here. I could do like a variant of this. Alternating pattern of some sort. God, I am not. This is depressing. Okay, welcome back. Yep. I mean, I already had this set up, but like, ugh. This doesn't look that bad, actually, for a floor, you know. Surprisingly. Surprisingly. Now, you might be wondering why these bar things are here. You'll find out about that in a bit. But for now, I have a little bit of time to do this before things go horribly, horribly wrong. So, here I am. I'm on YouTube? I don't know. Probably should be on Twitch. But Twitch is a bit intimidating. I've never been on it before, you know. Oh. Guess I've never been on here before with this account either, technically. And what I'll do is just replace this all with the other thing. Or something. I don't know. I kind of wish we could get the reinforced deep slate, like, in-game without using commands or anything like that. Yeah. I said I kind of wish we could get reinforced deep slate without using commands or anything, you know? Oh yeah, that's very trippy. I like that. Not because it's necessarily inherently good or anything, but just because I'm very confusing as an individual. I did not mess that up, never mind. I swear something is wrong with me lately. Did I wish people a good morning? Probably not. Let me double check. You. I did wish you a good morning. What about you? I did. At 5 a.m. because I'm such a good friend. Yay. Okay, anyway. Up here, we have the next section, which is to fix this bit. And this one over here. Okay, we'll start with this, but first I need to get some water or something to drink. And I already have it, so don't worry. Okay, so starting here, we have we do not have, actually, release blue flag? Why is this release blue? This should be release orange. Clearly an orange flag in there. So, oh, sorry, that didn't actually do anything. I forgot I couldn't just test functions because they don't actually exist. Ugh. I'm fairly sure you guys don't want to just watch me play in the corner of the screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. And what you guys can actually watch. Okay, next, because this part is complete, I need to work on the actual outside, kind of. Does look a little bland. I also need to work on the way to keep score. That's right. And 50 is not that far away, so yeah, like this is 50 away, so I need to move this to 100? 200? I don't know. Why are you? Why? Why are you? I guess it doesn't necessarily matter, but I am gonna fill that. What? Something horribly, horribly wrong is happening. Should be like this. Right? But it's not. I don't know why. And now it's all gone for some reason. Unless, if I did this, right? And I just had the thingies here. That could be cool, I imagine. Potentially. Or, I do like how it is elevated a little bit. Maybe I could make like a little thing for it, you know, like this. And then I could just completely disregard what I was having here. Make like a thing, potentially. I don't know. Man, I'm a horrible builder. I do like the concept. What if I made it like a roof? Oh yeah, I could do that. Ooh, that was a roof. I could also do more things too, like the outside of these pillars don't have to be like this, right? They could have a bit of detail to them. Maybe not every side, of course, because yeah, evidently if every side had detail, then it would just be bland. And also I can't put it in certain positions, i.e. where blank live. I'm not gonna give them a name because someone's listening who shouldn't be. Huh? Nothing. Huh? Nothing. How's your build coming along? Yeah, same. Going horribly. What about if I use wall here instead of... That's not how you spell wall, that's how you spell stay our brain. So if I do this, right? Does this look cool? Kind of. I guess I could get away with it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, this should probably just be... Okay, yeah, the outside of this does not have any depth. I'm gonna give it depth. How am I gonna give it depth? I don't know. Death! Ooh. I typically don't do this, so if I mess something up, it's fine. What if I did this? Right? And then this, maybe? No, I know what you're probably not thinking. That would be anything. No, I'm kidding. 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay. This seems nice, actually. Well, of course, this probably should also be just andesite after the first bit of it. Because, yeah, I want it to be visible there, but just not too visible, you know. Should I? Yeah. Yeah, that feels... Oh, that feels nice, actually. I like that. Yep. This one. Of course, I'm not even close to done, unfortunately. Still picking out your palette or something? I said, are you still picking out your palette or something? Because you took like 20 minutes trying to pick out a palette when I first started. Ah, okay. Should be decent, at least. I mean, it looks pretty decent, I think. That's wrong. Let's take a look at this side again. Yeah, okay. 5 and then 2. And then that's right. Right, yeah. So this one should be 2. And then this one's just gonna be 3. 2 again. And then the rest are just gonna be like 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Man, I'm confusing myself. So this is 3 out. This one's also 3 out. That's 3 out. Okay. Yep. Damn it, I missed. Is that it? I think so, yeah. Okay. So that means next step is going to be stairs. So what you're saying is, brain, you just wasted a bunch of time. Great. Thanks. Glad to know that. Wait, what? Oh, right. So this would be more like this then. Stop it. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna have some here. Right? Wait, what? Now I'm confused again. No, this should be 2. This one goes out. This one goes out. And that goes back around. There we go. This. Okay, yeah, this definitely needs a trim though. Maybe you should do. Although, probably not that color. Maybe, actually... Forgot what I was doing, honestly. Also, that's not right. Why do I keep doing that? In these corners, rules are different. The other ones, it's not. Okay, cool. Should... Maybe this Man, I am so undecided right now. I mean, that does help a little bit, I guess. Instead of just straight up. Oh, screw it. How's this? Maybe. Let's go. -53. Okay, I can see that. Not for any good reason or anything, just I can see it. Okay, -49 is next. And then above it is 47. Yep. That floor looks horrible, I gotta be honest. Okay, smooth stone. Does that look good? Oh, it looks decent at least. If I did something else instead of this. What if I did do something else instead of this? I don't know. Wrong one. No, I said wrong one. I accidentally took a screenshot. I meant to clear my chat. Yeah, I cleared your chat. Because consistency, I'm going to do this for consistency. Probably not the. What are you doing? Why did I have. Is that a slab? Why would I put a slab there? Is that always a slab? No, if it was a slab, it would have been turned to air. What was that? Is it just a random block? Am I just a dummy? Of course I am. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Of course I am. Of course I am. Factorial player, what else could I be? Smart? If I were smart, I wouldn't be playing a video game. I would be making one. and not struggling with I'm gooey. I don't know what happened to that, honestly. Team. Why can't I spell blue? Why can I never spell blue? There's no Y in blue. Okay, so the point of this is to do this, right? Like you want that one, because that one is on theme with this stuff. I need something better than this as well. Come to think of it, like this just sucks. Maybe I'm missing something. No, I definitely am. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, okay, stairs. I'm gonna take a look at the other side as well to make sure that this is okay. So I got to about here. That sucks. Now I don't even know how to place stairs properly. What is wrong with me? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's not some. It's not something I can control. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Daniel.
What?
Daniel, get me out of slow motion, Daniel. Thank you. Okay. I'm in the game, okay? Daniel, why am I so slow?
I don't know.
Daniel, why am I so slow?
I don't know.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Maybe your computer is lagging or something.
No.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not normal clock speed.
Well, I mean, it's a different type of lag, too. You know, there's latency and then there's, like, frames. You know? Did you say my name? Yes, you did. You know I'm streaming, right? You could have just killed me, you know? You didn't have to put me in...
Thank you. I'm free.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
No. Let me go.
That's for murdering me.
Huh?
That's for murdering me when I was just trying to build, man.
You know, I'm so slow right now.
You know it affects us all, right? Like, I'm slow too. Also, stop saying my name. Alright, fine, you win. For now. That's not right, that should be. But yeah, the difference between frames and latency is, I think, like your UPS versus your FPS, or TPS, not your UPS. Is this correct? Yes, it is. I think, anyway. I'm not that good with the whole TPS thing. I'm not server-sided when I'm doing modding things. I'm just client-sided. Or actually, I'm both, but I focus mainly on the client side. I don't use mixins or inject into the vanilla source code or anything like that either. I just make my own stuff. I mean, I take a look at how the vanilla stuff works sometimes to get inspiration, but it's very nice, actually, just like modding. Anyway, this is a mess, and I want to fix it. But how, I may be asking myself? I don't have an answer to that yet. I know how. Just gonna spawn a bunch of angry ghasts. Just blow everything up. No. Oh, man. That did teach me something, though. Yep, this isn't right. Why am I spawning in the ground? There we go. So I need to figure something out, because this is just horrible. It's horribleness. There it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this from here to the other side. And I mean the other side, like the complete opposite side, which will permit me to move it upwards here using the two lowest values, so this one and this one and this one. And bam. And then I do the same thing with this one, only instead of this height, I do this height. And then we have the rings. Perfect. I think that was the best cloning I've ever had. That sounded kind of weird. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, typically it doesn't go too well for me when I do that. Stare. With an O. That's how you spell stare. Store. Store. No, it just said store. That's just... So, theoretically, right? I want to have access to these places, but how would I do that? Potentially... I actually don't want... Let me get another brick type out. Nope. What if I did, instead of this, I'll do block of something like this, right? So I could just like ring the whole thing, you know, and then there'd be like a layer of this, and then like another layer of this. Looks a bit weird, I suppose, but the reason why I want to do this and not something else is because I suck at reasoning. I don't know. What if I did, instead of that, I just did this, right? Does this look cool? Kinda. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll do this again. And then I'll also have it replace Pluff bricks. And then okay, and then what I could also do is I could replace this with a stair. I have to keep checking the chat every once in a while just to make sure that no one's here. And no one is, because I'm talking to myself, which I always do anyway, so it's fine. It's fine, I'm just insane. It's fine. Oh, that looks... Honestly, that looks incredible. Even without this next step. Polished tough, replace stone bricks. There we go. Now that looks cool, honestly. Feels like some Geometry Dash style thing or something. Can't decide if I want it. I think I do want it like this, kind of. Yeah, I'll do that. Peekaboo. Hello. Woo! Doesn't look too bad from the other side either. Of course, does need a little bit of a tweak. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. No, that's not right. Doink. Now then. This looks decent, I guess. Not the best, of course, but of course, if I was trying to make it the best, I wouldn't be doing this myself. I would be hiring a professional builder. Feels like it needs something like bracing it, you know, like this. On both sides, maybe? But instead of like that, it would probably be more like a stair of this type. And then a slab. And I know exactly how this is going to work too, because I already tested it. Thingy. So that's gonna be where the thingy things. And yeah. Okay. Doesn't too bad. Could definitely be better, of course. I want it to be able to be seeable. I can see through things now. Don't want to worry about it having it to not be able to see. What are you doing? Trying to mimic a police siren or something? What's that? I gotta make sure that he can see me anywhere. That did not work. I gotta get higher. Yep, mission failed. I don't want you to lose yourself, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So we do, then that means that they're not much of a risk now, are they? Although I do want it to have more detail. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. You know what else they added? I don't want to do that right there, you know, because then it could interfere, and then things could go wrong, the world could explode. I'm done with my map. Liz? Oh. I just wanted to say I'm done with my map. No. I wanted to see what you would say. I am close though. Like halfway done. Same. Ish. Okay. She's bored, I'm bored, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go do Factorio now. So I'm gonna stop this stream and I'm gonna go to the other stream where I'm gonna do that.